The following statements you are about to hear are not made to offend or hurt anybody's feelings, although we may discuss serious topics. It's all entertainment, man. In all reality, don't take too serious. Have fun, laugh a little bit, relax. Let's talk about it. Shades Talk.
All right, here's my question. All right. Why?
Scary hours.
Why when people get in a relationship and they've been in a relationship, sometimes it be a year, but when they are in a relationship for an extended period of time, they feel like they got to do stuff to still feel like they got it.
Oh, that's a bar.
Hey, Brady, what you mean? Break that
Like, you know how like,
I know exactly what you mean.
okay, well then explain it.
down. Hold on. That's a setup. Don't do that. Elena, please, for the people in the audience, break that down.
The boy gullible over there. What she means is, no, it goes both ways.
All right.
It goes both ways. Hey, listen. After we say this, clip this, edit it, reverse it, like Missy. Shout out to Missy for flipping and reversing it. So it's basically like feel like you got it. It's like sometimes man or a woman feel like they ain't get at home. You could be stuck in a relationship like, I want to see if I still got it. Now you don't have to act on it, but it's more so of just like, you know, the conversation. Like you may not get a compliment when you get home. You may get it at work. You may get it at whatever. It is like, I want to see if I still got it. But the scary thing if I still got it, that is scary because it's like a woman may wear something like whatever episode it is, like, I'm going to wear this at the gym, right? I want to see if I still got it because I don't get the compliments. And I know certain things, like sometimes women, you may get your hair done, your nails done, and your man will probably walk past you. Dang, I got my nails done and my hair done for you. No compliment.
So not enough attention at home.
It's attention.
Could be a reason why people feel like they got to go out and confirm if they still got it or not.
It could be like that, yeah, for sure. Like, so what if the woman feel like she got it and she told her dude, I still got it. How you still got it? Oh, I get these compliments. Now the dude like, dang, let me see if I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one aspect of it. I feel like maybe lack of attention.
It's lack of attention.
But that's just one small aspect. Sometimes it's not lack of attention. Sometimes it could be the exterior environment that you're in, what you're seeing from other people, especially in the day and age of social media. You have things coming across your screen that you feel like you're comparing your situation to, your spouse to, your boyfriend to, your girlfriend to. And it's not fair because I can clickbait just like everybody can clickbait. You know what I'm saying? I can put up a picture and put a bunch of effort into making a fake persona,
Right.
Yep.
and put it out there into the world, even though I'm not living like that. But you comparing it to your real life.
That is scary, Jones.
You know what I mean? So there was a situation where
it make you feel like you ain't good enough.
Right. So there was a situation with Ayesha Curry. She had one on a talk show talking about her relationship with Steph and how that she gets a little bit jealous, and quote me if I'm wrong, but jealous about the attention he gets. And she sometimes wish somebody would tell her, you know what I'm saying, that she's attractive, or she wants some type of attention from the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how he gets it. Well, I'm sure he's not doing anything but being himself. I mean, he's a celebrity and a basketball player.
Superstar.
So it just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
But she's went on national television to say that, damn, I wish I could get some of that attention from the opposite sex. And in my mind, you know what? I commend her for being honest. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how she felt. But at the same time,
I think that was a violation.
It was a
For
violation.
sure.
That shit was insane.
Yeah, it was a violation.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was
To be
honest.
married,
No.
it was honest.
But it was a
Yeah,
violation.
yeah.
No, it was.
In my
but
opinion. Yeah, she shouldn't have did. In my opinion, I would never want my spouse to do that.
Right.
I would never do that to my
You see what
spouse.
she said recently about this shit?
She said, yeah.
And then beforehand, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, because this was insane. Because there was like a picture of her partying at an after party Drake concert or whatever. Somebody mentioned about her wanting attention. The Killer Mike reached in and was like, yo, bro, you can't take everybody else. Something wasn't crazy, but it was funny. Steph Curry, hey, dog, that's my wife. I couldn't believe it. You, out of all people, Killer Mike, boom. So you still protected Shorty. Then here we go at an interview. I ain't really want kids for real, man. He don't really know my struggle, man. He don't really know my story. It's like, bro.
Who said that part?
She did. Ayesha Curry, man. Like, I forgot what show she was on. This just happened like last week. I'm sorry, bro.
No.
I know you was getting
Wasn't
somewhere.
it something else though that she said in that same
she said
interview?
a couple things.
She said, I'm trying to think. I can't remember what she said, but it was off the wall, like to be married and
honesty, cool.
She's craving attention.
Man.
And she knows with these little statements that she's making, she's going to get
for
it.
a purpose,
She's
man.
not a bad looking girl.
Yes.
And so what she's doing is she's setting up the plot.
For sure. She's
Right.
getting what
I
she
mean,
wants.
yeah.
And I know this is going to be so crazy what I'm about to say.
It better be crazy. Dude.
But within a marriage or within a relationship, sometimes you compete. So if this dude is worth 500 million, whatever, like, yes, I'm getting attention. So sometimes she's crying out like, I need your attention, but his attention is probably not good enough for her.
Yeah, that fast.
No, it ain't that. In my opinion, it's not that, but go ahead.
No, but
I'll counter when you do.
But what I'm saying is, he gets hit on all the time.
For sure.
But the thing that
we gotta stop using celebrities as these damn.
Yeah, exactly. But exactly.
That's for real.
But you know one thing Steph do? He always promote his wife and his family though.
For sure.
He always promote them. So celebrities, yes, we can't do that. So real life situations, it's still
because nothing is never good enough. Let's call a spade a spade. Yeah. And that's what's wrong today with society and all this social network bullshit. They look at these people as examples. Steph is doing everything right as a husband, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all want to be on some couple goals and all of that. Right. If Ayesha was doing her thug thizzle, you would say Steph and Ayesha is couple goals. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My man is a dope husband. Hey, hold his wife down in public. All of that. Take dope family man and all that. But it's still, despite all of that, what some women say they looking for, it's still not good enough.
Not good enough.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying? It's still not good enough. And then you got people following Shorty saying, you know what? Yeah, that ain't good enough.
And calling it.
That's insane, man.
She's being truthful.
Yeah,
that's cool and
that's
everything.
Cool and everything.
There's some boundaries when you have a household that you're trying to protect.
Right.
Like that's your husband. So like, and I don't know where I didn't watch that interview. But I do remember a highlight from that interview where it was something that was distasteful to me. I'm not a wife, but to be a wife, to like, you got to protect your home. I do want to be a wife one day, and I will. But as far as like protecting your household and your children and your family, it might not be all great on the inside. He might not be doing everything he's supposed to be doing on the inside. But have them conversations with your husband, because we really looking, not we, but the world is really looking for a way to infect your household from the outside, and you gotta be aware of that.
And these celebrities do things to stay relevant, bro. Everything ain't from the heart. Yes. Everything ain't genuine.
Yeah. So to your point, like you take the celebrity, like you said, like real life. I ain't perfect at all. I always say it all the time. But like you said, couple goals. Like we look at this couple, a celebrity, this couple. We don't know what's going behind the scenes. We don't really know. So when if I go to something, I can call Boom, I call Jones, I can call a lot of stuff, like a lot of people, but it's like when what you put out, sometimes it's not really the truth. You know, people, they can say they're making X amount of dollars. I got to this point, it was 2 years ago. Like whatever followers you got, I think people say you got 1.2 million followers. Some people think that's how much money you got. You don't. So now you got to live up this whole personality and this and that. You probably spend the money that you don't need to spend.
Right.
And it's like I used to count, like not count, but my heart. People really think this person got this many followers. That's much money to make. No, it's a facade, and it's scaring the world because like social media. Sometimes it make it look like you're not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it can ruin relationships. It can ruin friendships. You wake up like, what's the first thing we do when we wake up? What's the first thing we grab?
I thank God.
All right, but then after that, what's the first thing we do?
Well, everybody don't do the same thing. Some people.
So I'm saying you grab your phone. You grab your phone.
You grab the phone.
You grab your phone because your alarm is on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Then if you pee, you doing this. You pooping, you on your phone.
You know what?
So to Pete's point, though, this is what I didn't like about the situation. I agree with Elena. Like, you gotta have some common respect for the person that's supposed to hold you down at home, because at some point in time, if you're a celebrity, it doesn't matter. They gonna love you. They gonna hate you. And I always should be able to count on my home to ground me and come back and have my back, right?
Right.
Because even if it's all BS, just to have somebody there that understands it's BS and I can talk to you, have an honest conversation with you about it, right? And I can get away from the internet because I can come back to my wife, my girlfriend, my kids, whatever.
Real.
What's
or
real,
supposed
right?
to be real.
Safe place.
If I go to the internet to see their hate, and then I now see her hate, and I'm trying to still be supportive, it's like, dang, like, even though I might not be the perfect husband, I'll try to make it a point not to disrespect you to other people.
Right.
That to me is almost equally as important as your actual loyalty.
Major key.
Because no relationship is perfect. But to be real with you, bro, like, old school, I'm old school with it. Like, the kids don't see you argue.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It don't mean you don't argue. The kids don't see you argue. It's the same thing with the rest of the world. I'm not going to let nobody see me sweat. I'm not going to let nobody see us sweat. It doesn't mean I'm the best dude. I can still have my issues. But you know about my issues. I'm not making you look like a fucking buffoon.
Yeah.
You ain't making me look like a fucking buffoon.
Right.
And we might not even fucking like each other. You know what I'm saying? You might not be able to stand me based on some of the stuff I did or some of the stuff you done. But when we go out in public, I'm not going to let nobody disrespect
love
you
and respect.
and talk about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where I feel like she's messing it up.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might be the worst husband ever. I'm not saying he is. I don't know that. But why do I need to know that?
Because we don't get.
Why do I need to know that?
We really don't. We looking for the. I'm saying we because I'm considering myself part of social media.
Right. Yeah.
Me personally, I want you to prosper. I want your marriage to always thrive. But like the majority, like we was talking about the hearts. There's rare hearts out here, and then there's the majority. The majority is looking for the bad in everything, and they want to. Misery loves company.
Yeah, it's
right.
So, I had a situation. I'm like, we keep it here. It don't spill out. Yes, we're gonna have our differences and all that. Some people, people got killed going on Facebook Live, spilling the family business. Like, nah, keep that in the house. You got to keep that ish in the house because now it's gonna make. Now you're showing the world a side of a person that like they don't need to know that. Like I said, social media it's so tough. It's like because you only for me, you show the side you want to see in the world. Some of it can be fake, some of it can be real. But I would never go on Facebook like dissing Jericho. Like for what? Like what is I'm getting out of that? It make no sense.
It make you look crazy too.
Yeah,
it does, man. I got too much respect for myself sometimes.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's like
man.
and it's like, but then it's like I told you so moment. It was this dude and his girl went on Facebook and they exposing each other. Then dude ended up shooting. He killed her. Like, man, it's not that serious. Like, it gets to the point. It's like just love each other because, like I said, no one's perfect. But don't ever look at a celebrity thinking they perfect.
Right.
Well, that's how you know when people care too much about what the world think, because just that relationship might not be perfect at home. No relationship is perfect. you know? And so when like I said, I feel like it's a setup. I feel like it's her crying for attention to a degree. Maybe he's not giving her, and this is all assumption, allegedly, whatever, he's not giving her enough attention. So she's projecting that by telling the world in these subtle ways that she wants attention. And the world hears her loud and clear.
Oh, for sure.
The most horrible men, they hear it, they love it, and they attack it. And they take advantage of it, and then they don't want nothing else from her. And then guess who she goes back to? The one who was, and this is just a scenario. I'm using them as a scenario. I don't know what's going on in their relationship, but let's say somebody goes for it and they're not going to be there forever. She's got to go back to her husband. She got to go back to what's at home and deal with that. So it's like, it's not worth it. It's just not.
Shout out, little bro, Steph Curry. You know I'm Jeff Curry. But sometimes you sign up for stuff. You already know the sacrifice. They've been together. And it's like, all right, look, I'm being here. And Steph Curry, yes, you signed up for this, Ayesha, but still, Steph. And it's the part like being like, you know, like people were saying, yeah, we can't use celebrities, but it's like sometimes you sign up for it because when you're in that situation, it's so much on the woman, the wife, whatever. It's like, I'm on the road 9 months. So in a sense, yes, I need that attention. I ain't getting it because you ain't here all the time. It's tough. I gotta do this and that. Okay, you can get it made and this and that.
So we gonna go and express this shit on the podcast and let them know what's going on, and then we taking pics at Drizzy Drake's private. We in the joint, which you hear because of your husband, by the way. Like, I get what you saying, but the shit that's annoying me is like we always gotta shoot bail when it look funny on the light when it come to the shorty. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the shoe was on the other foot and this was Steph doing this, he be all type of bum ass niggas. I can't believe he doing this, the way he treating this, the wife of his kids and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I get the world we live in, bro. It's always gonna be one-sided in the media. That's how it looks. But we can call it out and call a spade, regardless. And y'all all right. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, absolutely. But I do know what's going on outside of the closed doors. Yeah. And it look weird, fam. You see a dude that's a humble dude doing his thing, trying to handle biz, MVP player, according to the optics of it, living righteous and how a dude's supposed to live. But then you got the other side of it, who even though on the optics of it, you got a dude that's holding it down and doing what he's supposed to do. It look like you still ain't happy about that. Yeah. And then in turn, the optics of it, how it's gonna look to people that follow these folks, and then go on social media and use this for preference and how to live and how to look for a man and how to look for a woman. That shit ain't gonna look like it's gonna be enough. Like, even though homie doing his thing and doing enough, it still ain't enough because I deserve more.
It's like she playing victim.
That's that part. That's corny.
Women will eat that up. Like, they'll eat it up and make him out to be the bad guy.
For dinner, lunch, and breakfast.
So you saying that shout out Ayesha and Steph
We heard
Curry.
the shout out, bro.
I'm doing it
We
again.
shout out.
You saying if Ayesha Curry was in the WNBA, and she's making all this money.
What money? They ain't making no bread.
Listen,
I want you to finish your scenario. Go ahead.
Yeah, so now Steph Curry, he come out like, I ain't getting attention, this and that. So I hear that part. It would sound like it's weak. It would.
It sounds like it's weak when she doing it.
It's weak when she do it too. So I get your point. So
it's not for me.
You don't think it's weak, that activity?
No,
I don't think it's weak. I just think like she wants attention.
Listen,
it's a different way of going about it though, and keep it in the house.
I appreciate the difference in opinion. I don't want you to listen. I don't want you to change your mind because there's a different perspectives on the same how people look at it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people feed their own opinion on it based on their own situation and how
you're not wrong about the attention spot.
You're not wrong about none of it. I just don't view it like that because I'm not that type of person. So I'm gonna look at it like, from me personally, I'm not rooting for her and I'm not rooting for Steph, but I'm rooting for the Curry family.
For sure. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So anything you do to hurt the family unit is always an L for me.
Mom's
Period.
maiden name is Curry.
If you putting up all this negative stuff and then your daughter is about to be of age, she's already of age to be on the internet. You talking about all this stuff. Like, you're going to have to eat your words at some point in time, because those are the people that's going to have to, you're going to have to answer questions to. Whether you and your husband don't work out, that's for y'all. Like, this should not be a topic for me to talk about.
So that's not
it shouldn't be a topic for me to talk about. So I'm talking about it to the point of, I want y'all to shut the hell up and get back to yourselves. Take care of yourselves, because I'm a fan of the family unit. Period.
You can't say tell them to shut up.
I can, because that's my opinion. Now you can disagree with it.
Yes, but they are in media, right? So yes, Ayesha, she say this and that. She got her own restaurant and this and that.
Okay.
But if they are in the media,
okay,
they're gonna get questions.
So okay,
all right, just shut up. Like how?
All right.
Even
but they can figure out. They can
say like,
how
I don't want to
respond to those questions.
You're right. So is this platform a form of media?
Yeah.
All right. So you should shout out your whole family. You shout out your family at home. You shout out all your siblings or whatever. All right. So we did the shout outs. What's you and your wife going? What's the problem you and your wife got today? No, I'm asking you personally.
I ain't want to talk about it.
Okay, then. So see how easy that was?
But
you see how easy that was? So I'm not shooting bail to nobody that controls
Jones, you are
what you
missing what I'm
say.
saying.
No, I'm not, because
that was actually a good example.
You control what you say.
No, yes, but
and you put out information in the world. So if you feel like you can't control it, that's no excuse.
You're protecting your family.
Yeah, you protecting your family.
And you always do, and that's what's dope about you.
And I hear what you're saying.
They're in media, so they got to talk about it, right?
Yes,
no, they don't have to talk about it.
All right, but like, I hear that part, and you're not wrong at all. Yeah, because like the attention y'all saying about Ayesha, I get that part. Now it's just like, now it's more questions. It's this and that. It's a lot of stuff. It's so many famous people that go to stuff, basketball players and all that. Mind you, I didn't disagree with you at all.
I'm trying to figure out whether your defense is for her saying that, because you're taking up for it, which is fine. But I'm trying to figure out why it's okay for me to downgrade my relationship in public.
You're not wrong for that.
If the shoe was on the other foot and if it was your wife, would you be okay with her delivery on that?
But you said she didn't have a choice, like, because she's in the media.
No. If I said that wrong, what I'm saying is the defense of. First of all, I said the main thing was she wanted attention.
Mm-hmm.
We know that, yeah.
So yes. So within that, what I'm saying is media. I don't want to get in their business because we don't really know what is going on. We hear externally. We don't know what's going on internally. That's what I'm saying. Like he gets hit on probably all the time. And I said he's on the road 9 months out the year.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably want that attention. Now, should she said it in public? No. That's the part I agree with everybody. Like, no. So say that to your husband. Don't say it to the world. So
that's what we're saying.
And I never disagree with that.
Yeah.
So it was no defense. What I'm saying is, I don't want to certain topics. I'm like, all right, I'll just do this.
You think people ain't hitting on Ayesha Curry?
Of course they are.
I mean, she's beautiful, but whether she believes it or not, because I feel like well, no, honestly, I feel like she's got some insecurities. Like, I've listened to a couple of interviews where I've sensed some insecurities within her, and we all have insecurities. So she's no different than the rest of us. But like, she's a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
But just because we're beautiful, that doesn't mean that we believe that.
Period.
I don't believe. I mean, people give compliments all the time, and sometimes I'd be sitting there like, I mean, it'd be my worst day. Like, shut up. Like, you lying. Like, but they might genuinely feel like they compliment. But she's a beautiful woman, but I think she lacks some, she has some insecurities within herself. And in her responses, it's kind of showing. Like, it's kind of like.
Respectfully, you know why she feel like that?
Why?
I think Drake said about Kobe and Vanessa repeated Kobe. She ain't dribbling that basketball.
Oh, she wasn't shooting in the gym?
Yeah. So I feel like women, if you're not a celebrity, if you ain't got men, if you ain't got X amount of dollars and all that, women going to get hit on more than men. So when men they hit this,
that.
no, when men get to a certain level of money or celebrity, like women, y'all, like I said, y'all get hit on more than men, depending on the status of the man, depending on the status of the woman. If a woman look good, she probably more likely gonna get hit on, or like we already had this conversation, or it's gonna be intimidating. It's like statuses. Like I just feel like sometimes like when a guy he get to a certain level, he's gonna get hit on. That same guy, if he was broke, he wouldn't get hit on. But the woman on that, if she didn't hit to that level, she still had the looks, a dude still gonna hit on her.
But if she's getting hit on, does that negate the fact that there should still be boundaries within what's going on in a household being exposed to a world that doesn't care?
No, I agree with you. I know. I fully agree with you.
Because I think, honestly, for me, and I always envision myself in a situation, if the shoe was on the other foot, would I want my husband to be out there telling the world that they're not getting enough attention at home? Or that they're jealous?
I fully agree with that.
Or like that they're jealous of me because I'm getting attention and they're not getting it. That statement alone, that's an insecurity statement.
All right,
it's an honest, truthful statement,
yes.
But it's an insecurity statement that should be.
Don't be mad, Jones. I'm listening to you.
That should be communicated with your partner and not a world that don't really care.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is a like celebrity situation. Then Pete, you were saying you take it down to like real life. If people ain't got M's and all that celebrity status. So go ahead. I want to hear it.
I'm good, bro. I made my point, man. That shit corny. It's trash. She a grown ass woman. Like you just set the example, dog. Like you didn't want to talk about your stuff. Mm-hmm. Cool. No comment. Next question. Plain and simple. Period. If the shoe was on the other foot, they be bashing this man.
I love black women. I love all women.
Can I ask you a question, Fats?
Yeah.
Might be a little deep, but
is it deep, not personal?
So why do you feel the need to, if there's a conversation happening, is it because I understand, I think this is your heart again, and I understand that part, but like, why do you feel the need to like
come to defense and stuff?
Yeah, but it's like you agree, but you oppose it to a certain degree because you don't, maybe it's because you don't want to feel like you're in a box, or you don't want to be looked at as somebody who's not protecting, like, for example, the black woman or the family. Like, because even though we all have different perspectives, like, this is our life experiences and like, I never want whatever I'm saying to come off as I'm speaking for you in your situation,
right?
Or Prop or Jimmy's situation. But then it's almost like when we have the conversation, and I don't know, like I don't like when you, like, for example,
he'll
shout
tell
out to this
you
person,
don't feel like that,
and then and it's like shout out to this person, yeah, absolutely, shout out to the black woman, shout out to the family. But at the end of the day, like, the reality is still the reality. It doesn't take away from the experience that other people in the world. So when I speak, I'm speaking from my experience, but I'm also speaking from the experience of people that I've encountered that have similar experiences as me. And I feel like my voice could be a voice for them. Yeah. So like, I just don't want it to ever come off as what I'm saying is like targeting your family or Jimmy's family or Pete's family. Like, cause that's not what it is. Like, I want to protect everybody if I can, but I mean, the reality of it is when it comes to the Ayesha situation, like, in my perspective, she could have handled it in a better way. And I think you agree with that too. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's not, so.
I mean, we can end it on that. Like, I mean, unless you got more to go into it.
No.
But.
If I came up with that.
You didn't. I just wanted to have,
I just don't want it to come out. I'm just defending everything.
So, all right, so how we, and I think this is kind of important for conversation purposes for me. When people have conversations, I'm not going to filter my feelings because I'm going to take responsibility for what I say. And I always put that in the forefront. This is how I feel. And I have no problem with somebody else feeling differently than me. because you literally are not the same person as me. But what kind of is a pet peeve for me is when people try to tell me how I feel or why I should feel this way. And then they want to try to convince me that I don't feel the way about what I feel, which is fine, but you're never going to convince me because I'm not trying to convince you that you're wrong or right. I'm just telling you this is my opinion on it. And it's okay to have your opinion and have differences. You don't always have to coincide with everybody's ideology. That's the point of conversation. But we're not always going to come to a full circle moment where everybody agrees. Sometimes you have your perspective, I have my perspective, Prop got his, Elena got hers.
And I learned from y'all's perspective, by the way, too.
That's
what makes it dope.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell you, no, you don't feel like that, because I don't have the right to tell you how you feel about it based on your experience, because we don't share the same experience. But when I speak, I'm not speaking for nobody. I'm speaking for me and maybe like-minded people that have been through what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't want to say I'm speaking for all men, all black men, all men at age of 40 plus. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? This is my opinion based on what I've seen, maybe based on what I've been through. And then there's some situations that I've seen and been around, and that's how I formulate my opinion. That's all I want to say on that.
Nah, bro, that's what make a genuine, real conversation makes the dopest content, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how, like, what type of, where we go with it. Like, we always come full circle. And I think that's what kind of had this podcast stand out from everybody else. Like, we conversate about things. We actually know what we talking about. Even when we don't, we learn from each other. And we all got different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got a gender war or nothing to have a dope conversation. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know what it is. Like, of course we love black women, but Ayesha Curry, she left her stuff out there for us to have this conversation because of how she responded. You know what I mean? And we just having a dope conversation. So to bring it full circle, I think, politicking with shades on. Trying to give you game like Parker Brothers, my name.
Bar.